Today is the last day of the tax season for filing for those who have extensions. The last day to file your tax return, if you filed an extension or you are in a disaster area, is today. So make sure you get it in, you guys, as soon as you can if you haven't already filed. I'm gonna go over a new update for you guys because the IRS has updated it since the last time I gave the update. I'm gonna go over that, jump in that right quick, and I'm gonna share more information with you guys throughout this video. Make sure you watch to the end, you guys, because I have more new release information from the IRS as well that you definitely want to hear as well. So we're gonna go to update October the 13th that the IRS has on the site. If you want to increase your screen so that you can screenshot it if you're on your mobile devices, you can. The IRS says we process all paper and electronic individual returns prior to September 2023, and we're opening mail within normal time frames. This means we process all returns we receive for tax year 2021 or earlier if those returns had no error or didn't require further review. So if you filed in 2023 earlier, and if you haven't got your return, it has an error or it does require further review, okay? As of October the 7th, 2023, this is a new update. The IRS said that they had 845,000 unprocessed individual returns. Last time I did the video, it was 842,000. So that went down 3,000 unprocessed, but guess what, you guys? People are still filing, and they're still filing today. So that's why that number has not moved much, probably as well, because people have been steady filing. It says these includes tax year of 2022 and 2021 returns that need review or correction and late file prior year returns. So of these 800,000 returns require further correction or other special handling. Last time I did live video, it was still 800,000. Please remember while I'm giving this video that people have been steady filing. So that's why the numbers, you don't see too much of the numbers going down because of that. It says of these 800,000 returns require error correction or other special handling, and 45,000 are paper returns waiting to be reviewed and processed. Last time it was 42,000 paper returns on the video that I had gave. So that's like 3,000 out of the paper returns that not that has been funded to taxpayers. This work does not typically require us to correspond with taxpayers, but it does require special handling by an IRS employee. So in these instances, it's taking the IRS more than 21 days to issue any related refund, which we know a lot of you have been waiting for a long time, and people have steadily been asking me questions, okay? So right now you have to wait to see if you have a letter from the IRS. If you had a letter, make sure that if they ask for information, that you make sure that you respond to the letter if they ask. If they didn't and they're going to correct it on their end, then you do so as well, okay? How long to wait? Right now, we don't know, but it says for returns received in the current year, we process individual tax returns for which refunds are due first. So tax returns reflecting tax owed are processed last, but if a payment is mailed with the tax return, the payment is separated upon receipt and deposit to ensure the taxpayer account is credited for the payment. We continue to process tax returns that need to be manually reviewed due to errors in the order received. If you're watching, if you haven't went to House.gov, which is your congressman, I have the link down in this video, or Senator.gov, I have the link down in this video that you can go to your state congressman or your state senator. Please reach out for help for them regarding your tax return. But also know that there are thousands of tax returns that are unprocessed, you guys. So you're not in this alone. But if you want help, then you just reach out to your state senator, and I have them links, or your state congressman, okay? And you got to fill out an online form and submitted them so they can speak to the IRS on your behalf, okay? And if they don't reach out to you, make sure you reach back out to them and say, hey, I submitted this to you. Have you heard anything, or can I get any information? Make sure you do that, guys. And make sure when you put in your phone number and your email address that you're checking your email, and you're checking when, make sure that you don't have a number that you don't recognize that may be from your senator or congressman, because they will call your phone. Also, you can go to irs.gov to the taxpayer advocate, and they will help you as well. Those of you who are needing help, and they can help you as well. For those of you who are watching right now and you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you make sure that you subscribe to the channel, especially because we're getting ready to enter a new tax season. I will continue to get updates as they come to me on irs.gov to help you guys, okay? But if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you haven't scheduled an appointment, if you're watching this video and you haven't filed, I had a link on the bottom of this video that you can schedule an appointment with me by the end of the day so you can book it. But if you don't do it by a certain time, you won't be able to book an appointment today. And today is the last day of tax season, okay, with the extension. More information. Let me scroll down. I'm trying to read most of it. As the return is processed, whether it was filed electronically or on paper, it may be delayed because it has a mistake, is missing information, or there is suspicious activity referred by banks. So banks can refer suspicious activity with your account, and that's why some of you haven't got your money. It may have a mistake. It may be missing information. And the IRS says if we can fix it without contacting you, then they will. So some of you who talking about I never got a letter, that's the reason why. If they need something from you, they will make sure they send you a letter by mail, not email, by mail. If we need more information or need you to verify you sent the tax return, we'll send you a letter. The resolution of these issues could take more than we know. A lot of you have been getting this, 120 days, depending on how quickly and accurately you respond and how quickly we can complete the processing of your tax return. So it's how quickly the IRS can complete the processing of your tax return, you will get your money, okay? And also, if you get a letter, how accurately you respond to the letter, and if you respond at all. If you disagree with the letter and they tell you to send things in, make sure that you respond to it anyway, even though you disagree. They're telling you to continue to check, where is my refund tool? However, know this, and I've been constantly telling you guys, the WMR, or the where is my refund, might not update, and you might have it in your bank account before it updates, okay? So continue to check your bank accounts, okay? It says, and our phone representatives may not be able to provide you with a specific refund date. So they update it every week. They've been changing. Our phone representatives may not be able to provide you with a specific refund date. Taxpayers are encouraged to check the tax season refund frequently asked questions if you need help on irs.gov. What you should do. And this video is going to be a little bit long because I'm going over a lot of stuff, and I have other information that's newly released from the IRS. In more instances, no further action is needed. We'll contact you by mail if we need more information, or if we made a change to your return. If you file electronically and receive an acknowledgement, you don't need to take any further action other than promptly responding to any request for information. If you filed a paper tax return 6 months ago, and where's my refund does not indicate that they received your return, you should resubmit your tax return electronically if possible. Make sure it includes an original signature and includes all the documents submitted with the original return, okay? So if you today have not seen anything 6 months ago from where's my refund, and you filed by paper, you know what I'm saying, by paper, then it said you should resubmit your tax return electronically if possible, okay, with your original signature and all your documents with it. Please don't file your tax return again. It's a lot of people been doing that, and don't amend them either. If you hadn't heard anything, don't be trying to amend and thinking something wrong, because you're going to have to wait longer. It says, please don't file your tax return again unless you receive a a notice. Now, if you receive a notice from the IRS telling you to do it, asking you to resubmit a new signed copy of your tax return, then you do it. Check WMR or Where's My Refund, or view your account online for possible updates. Okay. As of October 7th, 2023, this is for amended. They said they had 817,000 unprocessed Form 1040X or amended return. We're processing these returns in order received, and the current time frame can be more than 20 weeks. Please don't file the same return more than once. Taxpayers should continue to check Where's My Amended Return. Okay, what's the difference from last week and this week? This week they're saying 817,000. This week they're saying 860. Last week they said 869,000. So they did go down pretty good with the amended returns. However, we see that the regular tax returns did not go down, and the possibility of that is because people are continuing to file, and this is the last day. Okay. A lot of people filed a Form 941 and Form 941X, and they were not eligible for it. The employee retention credit, and they said a lot of scamming and fraud going around, and that's what's kind of slowing it down too, regarding tax returns, because they have to go through all of that. The people who file in tax returns and the 941 and 941Xs, they slowed down the processing of those because people were not eligible for it, and they were getting, and they didn't have W-2 employees or didn't have the requirements. So that's another reason, you guys. Okay, getting back to something I want to share with you guys. We know that December, I told you guys, and I have one more thing, new releases from the IRS after I go over this. So stay with me, you guys. The new releases is coming up. Also, the loans. People have been asking me about the loans that are coming up. Let me move the link that I have on the screen. Holiday loans or preseason loan will start in December. Direct deposit, faster money discover prepaid card, printed check, and make a payment is with me. Faster money discover prepaid card will be given 4 days earlier during pre-tax season, refund advance, and during tax season. Okay. So for those of you who select the faster money discover prepaid card with me, you will get it for your tax refund 4 days earlier. And also those who start with the preseason loan, which is going to start in December with me. Now, I know some of them start in November with the holiday loans before Christmas to help people out. So they will have that available as well, okay? All right, now I'm going to jump back in. I hope you can hear me. And I'm going to share my screen. Also, don't let me forget this. Trying to cover everything. Don't forget, yesterday, the tax prep coaching ended. For those who were in there and want to do coaching with me, it ended the coaching. But the course will continue on 24 hours. Also, the ebook, How to Start From Home to Success, How to Start a Virtual Tax Prep Business, the guide is on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. It's also on my website as well, you guys. And also the planner is available by paperback or by ebook. It's available. The Tax Pro Boss Planner and the Tax Payer for taxpayers is the Green Book. Those who want to prepare before tax season, getting their return, and also building wealth and taxes, also on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and on my website. So just letting you guys know. Now, let me get to screen sharing again, you guys. The last part of this video, because I know y'all are very busy. So I'm going to stop screen sharing this, and I'm going to add another screen up there from the IRS about new releases in case somebody needs this information. If you have any questions and concerns, make sure that you posted below this video or in the chat, and I'll try to answer them in the order that they are received. I just checked this, you guys. It was topic new releases. I always try to see the new releases that coming up from the IRS to help you guys as well. Let me see. Make sure it's on the screen. Okay, and then I'm going to put my link back down there for the scheduled appointment. Okay, IRS taxpayers impacted by terrorist attacks in Israel qualify for tax relief. This is something I want to let you guys know. We know that Israel is on attack, so it says taxpayers impacted by the terror attacks, and Israel qualify for tax relief. October 16th filing deadline, other dates postponed. Y'all have until October the 7th, 2024. Please share this video out to those who need this help. If they have somebody in Israel and they qualify for tax relief, they have until next year, October the 7th, 2024. The IRS announced tax relief for individuals and businesses affected by the terror attacks in the state of Israel. These taxpayers now have until October 7, 2024 to file various federal returns, make tax payments, and perform other time-sensitive tax-related actions. Okay, let me see. That's 2021, so I'm going to scroll down. Okay, IRS issued guidance for the transfer of clean vehicle credits and updates frequently asked questions. The Internal Revenue Service issued proposed regulation, Revenue Procedure 2023 through 33, and frequently asked questions today for the transfer of new and previously owned clean vehicle credits from the taxpayer to an eligible entity for vehicles placed in service after December 31st, 2023. Let me see, is there any other information? IRS warns taxpayer of improper art donation, deduction, promotion, highlights coming red flags. The Internal Revenue Service today warned taxpayers to watch for promotions involving exaggerated art donation deductions that can target high-income filers and offer special tips for people to use to avoid getting caught up in schemes. So that's another one. If you're watching, if that affect you, I'm sharing it as well. Let me see if anything else is on here. Okay. Taxpayer impacted by seawater intrusion in parts of Louisiana qualify for tax relief. I do tax preparation in 50 states. That's why I'm sharing a lot of information for those of you who are in different states, okay? Is postponed to February the 15th. The Internal Revenue Service today announced tax relief for individuals and business. Let me scroll up so you can see it. Affected by seawater intrusion in parts of Louisiana. These taxpayers now have until February 15th, 2024 to file various federal, individual and business tax returns and make tax payments. So I try to give you all the information to let you guys know all of this is going on that may can help you. And those of you who I know is the last day to file is today, October 16th. Tax filing extension deadline is today for millions of taxpayers. But because of all the other things that's going on in our world today, a lot of people have been given until October of next year and February of next year, 2024. So make sure you go back to irs.gov if you know somebody or you are affected, get all this information I'm talking about. This is the new release information by the Internal Revenue Service. Okay. It says the Internal Revenue Service today, that was on September 29th, 2023, reminded taxpayers about the upcoming tax filing extension deadline, which is today, to avoid a possible late filing penalty. Those who request an extension to file their 2022 tax return should file their Form 1040 on or before today, Monday, October the 16th. So I wanted to cover all of this. I'm sorry the video was long, but I had to help out as many people as I can so that they'll wonder about anything else that's going on and what they can do or what help is needed in case they're affected by the war, in case they're affected by disasters or anything. It's posted on here, okay? All right, next week I'll try to give you a new tax refund update and let you guys know. Okay, if you have any questions, any comments, feel free to drop them down in this video, okay? Or even after this video, and I'll get back to you. Y'all have a great day.